I was still muted. Okay, here we go. Um, very professional. I'm recording. Okay, cool. Here goes. This is the fourth stream in the series of our little iOS app dev. We've done most of our main features are in. There's at least one bug that we're aware of, and there are a few things outstanding, specifically theming stuff. We need to do the icon for the app, which I might do on my other PC while doing other things, because it won't take very long. So I'm just going to do some rando, like paint style icon. We need to do a splash screen, and we need to do a just a general theming. I might start that tonight. That's what this color wheel site is for, but we'll look at that later. The main bug that I'm aware of is the refresher is acting up. So when pulling down the list to refresh, we are getting strange behavior. The app is crashing. I do see that I handled refreshes differently in the weather app that I'm using for reference that I did previously. So I might take a look at that. I think that's the only time I've really used it before, but I'll Google a bit first, because it'd be nice if we didn't have to like be all hacky with the refresher, because it's such a little thing. I don't know why Apple would not build it better, but we'll see. So alright, so the goals for tonight, let's talk about that. Is basically what I just said. Fix the refresher and then look at theming. Not the splash and icon so much, but the general like theming of some of the UI to look a little bit nicer. Yeah, so let's dive in. Here we are. Okay, so first I want to fix that bug, because that thing crashes. We don't want to crash. So let's run, let's get the crash, let's Google and see if we can figure out how else to do it. Also, that initial no movies found needs to be updated. I have an idea for that. We can use the view model. And we can have a string in here. I wonder, let's just see. So I want to kind of have a private setter, Swift string or private set public get. That's what we're after. Can Farad CH help us? Do we just I know this, we can do private with an accessor, but there's a different notation. This is what I'm thinking of, yeah. Okay, private, it's Swift has some funny notation that isn't really intuitive, but set. List label string, and this can default to loading movies like that. And what we can do after the first time that the movies download successfully, this is in the wrong it's in the wrong view model, that's why I was confused there. We wanted it on movie list view model, and we can have it here. So the first time the movie successfully load, let's see. Well, whether it's successful or not, it is. Yeah, okay. Or the first time that the movies finish loading, we can say self dot empty list label string equals no movies found. Okay. This way, and now in our view controller, here we can say view model dot. There we go. So we run this now. It should say loading movies initially. Loading movies. And then if we search for whatever crime, we should now get our crime movies. And then if we search for blah blah blah, we should get our no movies found. Fantastic. Okay, cool. That's one little fix that I even forgot to document, but remembered. Yeah, cool. It's also better practice. We're using our view model rather than setting data directly in the view controller. So that conforms with our MVVM a bit better. Did I just type? Okay. Then the main thing. Let's just say search. Okay. So when we pull this down, refresh control copy with zone unrecognized selector sector instance. This has to have been So what are we doing? When we pull the table view down, this is our movie list view. Do this load movies. We set the refresh control and then we say dot begin refreshing. I mean, it's there when you're pulling down. Do I need to only set it like once? I don't know. Do I need to use this instead? When does load movies get called? When you do search there, when you do search there, and when the refresh control is refreshed, yeah. Add target self. Yeah, this is the same thing I'm doing. Do I need to begin refreshing? Maybe I don't need to do that. Let's see. So actually I'm not sure where it's breaking, so look, nope. Can it be reset? No, but now it doesn't even show, you see. I mean, you pull it, still breaks. Now why would that be happening? I probably don't need to reset it the whole time, like this. Okay. Swift table view. Okay, let's see. Stack Overflow. Is that the window I just had open? Yes, it is. Okay. You need to add the colon to the selector bit. Really? But do I need to add a here has a I don't think it's that, and I don't think that this answer is very helpful. Okay, Swift refresh control when rolling down to whatever refresh. Well, that sounds about right. I wonder if it's is it even getting into this function? Let's have a look. Let's run this again. It'll look so much nicer when there's a splash screen. Doesn't look like it even reaches the okay. What does this guy's error look like? Just like ours. Okay, let's see if there's a, since you're not using the sender, just remove it. Is it because my function has an argument there? Because that'll be pretty freaking sad. So load movies potentially. Let's try at objc func refresh. And if we pass refresh, yeah. Well, then we don't need to expose this to Objective-C here. Let's see what happens. I don't know how I feel if this works. Oh my fuck. Well, we learned something tonight, and that fix went much quicker than I had expected. Alright, when calling your functions via selectors, be careful about the arguments in the functions. I'm not going to say anything there. Do I need to set this here, though? Let's just check. Or can I just say begin refreshing? Okay, cool. Alright, well, we fixed a bug. Huzzah! That took less time than I expected, to be honest. So we don't have the icon yet. We don't have the splash screen. We don't know exactly what feature we want to add. Oh, that's the other thing. All right, wait. Not really, wait. Basically, the other thing I forgot was the rating, view. So we need to do that. That's one of the like core functionality that I left out. So that's these stars. So let's see. What do I think is a good way to do this? We really need like 2 images here. Can I get GIMP for Mac? Oh man, this is going really off the rails. GIMP? Do I have GIMP? I might already have GIMP. I do. Okay. Shit's about to get real. Cool. I love it. Alright. We need 2 icons. Preferably with transparency. I just need to think. Do I want to make like a custom view? I wouldn't mind. Custom view with the 4 stars, 5 stars in it. Or I add them just individually to the view controller. It's only used in one place. Let's get the icons first. I think we can just steal. It's not stealing, right? They gave these to me. So zoom? No. Here we go. We're a GIMP stream now. Some really amateur GIMP too. Super zoom. Okay. So what I want to do is select, cancel. What is going on? Select. Oof, this is laggy. Okay, Command C, N, K, P. This is greener than I expected. And let's just make it small, like say 50 by 50. Okay, I don't know why it's green, but we can slap that in the middle. All right, it's fine, it's fine. And then we want to do the same thing for the yellow one. Let's see, and also make this 50 by 50. 50. Some very amateur image editing. Here goes. Alright, cool. So what did I just do? Alright, cool. Alright, 200%. Let's we need 400%. We want to kind of crop to selection, and then we just want to make the background transparent. So select image, crop to selection. There we go. And then can we do our wand? No, that'd be too easy. Select none. This is weird. No, it's doing alright. It's selecting what I want. Yeah, my constant battle with GIMP. No. I could just do it myself with the lasso, I suppose. Why? It's doing what I want. This is what I want to select. Click. Clicky. No, it's probably too shaded. Okay, we're gonna have to go in deeper. 800%. Is that as deep as we can go? Okay. This is gonna look pretty amateur, but that's okay. They didn't provide me with image assets, so we make do with what we can get. And at least this way I'm not stealing anyone's hard work in terms of like graphics that some guy made. Alright, select invert. That did not do what I wanted to do. Add alpha channel. Why did my selection just not work? I feel like this whole thing is selected all the time. Do we have to do that again? Click, click. I'm gonna get more and more careless each time, and it's gonna look a bit worse every time. Okay. And now clear? No. Select invert. Why is invert not working? Okay, we seem to have hit a bit of a problem here, because the magic wand isn't working. Feather edges. The thing is, it is working. Transparent areas. It's just not selecting. The stream's gone off the rails a little bit. Oh, that's alright. Click, click, click. Why is this thing not selecting? Let's try this one. 100% clicky. This one's also being weird. Let's first crop down to this image, crop to selection. What if we do an image crop to content? Oh, okay. Crop to content. Alright. We still now need to delete all of the light gray from both of these images to replace it with transparent. Click. Move the mouse to change threshold. That was exactly what I wanted. Why is it not selecting? Replace the current selection. Add to the current selection. Did that work? That is exactly what I want to select. Come on, GIMP. Select by color. This color. Oh my word. We found exactly what we want. Let's just edit, select. Where's edit, clear. Going to add alpha channel. Click, edit, clear. Oh, looks like crap. It does, but also select by color, and I don't know why it's not showing as selected, but okay. We do have an alpha channel on this one, so let clear. Okay, here are our two images. They're pretty shit, but that's okay. Let's export these. Okay. Not my desktop. My documents. Projects. We want our wiki movies. And do I not have a man? I don't have a resources. That's pretty. Oops. Come on, Xcode. Alright. So we group resources. There it is. And let's export here. Not untitled.png. Empty star. And this one, something. Ooh. Star. PNG. Also, did I export? Export. Documents. Is this not alphabetical? Wiki movies. Empty stars in the wrong place. That's okay. Resources. Okay. So what we want to do now is just add these images. Let's just add them. This is the wrong project. That's happened too many times. Add files. Let's add our stars. Empty star. Full star. They're so tiny. No good. Okay, that's right. Let's do table cells. Let's make a new group. UI components. Let's add table cells to that. Just move it. I do prefer to keep things alphabetical, truth be told. Oh my god, why am I clicking? Does your components models? Okay, cool. So here, let's make a new file. Let's make a Cocoa Touch class. It's going to be a UI view. It's going to be rating view. Okay, I'm winging this one a little bit because why the hell not? Okay, so this bad boy is going to have 5 image views in it, and we're going to have 2, let's have references to the 2 images. So, and we'll have like a reset function. Okay, so let's just make image views, images. So here we can just do let empty star equal my image named. So we could just say, what are they called? Empty star and full star. Empty star, and then another one for full star. Full star. Okay, cool. Then we want our 5 image views, so we can say let image head, or I can just call them like star1. Right, image view. We're still going to set these up programmatically within the rating. My dogs are sleeping and they are barking in their sleep a little bit. So we're going to have 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then I want to override our init. So we can delete these things. We learned some valuable lessons already tonight. Swift custom view override init. This is exactly what we want. This is exactly what we want. Very nice. Thank you, whoever you are. We're not going to do all of these things. We don't need custom params. We just want to default to init frame 0. Our set of view. This is perfect. Okay, so here we're going to have 2 functions. Func reset rating. So it's going to set it to 0. Oops. Sets the to 0. So here we're just going to say, oh, importantly, we need I want a list here. Let's star views equal star1. Why is that a problem? Star2. What's your problem here? We can say lazy bar, but it's going to be private because I don't want to change it. This should work. Star3, oops, star4, star5. Okay, there we go. Cool. So our reset rating for star view in star views, we can say star view dot image equals empty star. So this will set all of our stars to reset rating. Do we actually want to do a stack view here so that I don't have to do all these constraints? Is that the way to go? Just thinking this through now. Okay, saves me doing all of the. Then this becomes instead UI components. We can have a let star container equal UI stack view. Okay, so then we want to configure this. Set up constraints. Ugh. Which is actually only the stack view. because yeah, so we can go, what's it called, star container. Okay, we want, it's pretty basic, so star container dot leading, so to leading top, trailing bottom, constraint is equal to self dot, oh, we need to add it to I have a pacing dog, which is concerning. Add subview star container self dot leading anchor. We want to do this for each of the anchors. Leading top, top, trailing, trailing, bottom. Okay. Yeah, like I said previously, I want to, oops, dot con dot, no? Oh, it's unused derp. In this out string dot activate an array. We're just gonna slap these bad boys in here so they can all be activated. Okay. Trait collection. Trailing anchor. Toffee, you wanna go outside? Hold up. Okay, little dog wants to go outside. So just a little go outside. Alright, well this should add our container. And what we need to do next is we need to add the add arranged, so yeah, okay, basically oops, we want to add arranged subview, star view, not star views. Okay, that was weird. And then we can set any like funny things here. Dot so there's a content mode dot aspect fill scale aspect fit. That's what I want to do there. Then we reset the rating, and then we want to do func set rating, or you can say set rating int. Okay. Or 0 dot dot less than we want it to be less than star view, and we want it to be less than oops, what am I doing? Too many brackets. No? No. Right amount of brackets. Okay. What's wrong? Oh. Nope, not enough brackets. This is, of course, as professional as ever. Oh. I. It's gonna cry about that. Index in 0 listen rating. Okay, cool. Yeah, index is not used. Can I do a where here? Where index less than start views count. Oh, sweet. There we go. Yeah, Swift for loops that aren't like just a basic for each are kind of tedious in my opinion. Anyway, star views index. Do we want to like reset first? No, we probably should. Set rating dot image equals full star. Okay, so we now have a view which has a content view inside. I probably need to add an axis here. Axis equals dot horizontal. That'll now add all of our little image views. And we have a way to reset them all to gray, to the empty star, and then another way to set them. So everything's fine. Cool. Let's try add one of our new custom views. We only have the one. It's fine. To our movie details view. Rating view equals rating view. Okay. We want to configure rating view, and we need to do a function for that. Okay, then we want to do our allow constraints. Alright, let's go look what we need to pin this thing to. So its bottom is the same as the bottom of the poster, and its leading is posters trailing with a padding. And then it probably wants a height. So let's set its height to, how high are these things? 24, let's just say it's 24. Okay, so leading, bottom, and height. Dot leading anchor constraint is equal to poster image view leading. Constant is small padding, and then the bottom is equal to the poster view's bottom, and then let's just do a height. It's equal to a constant, and let's just make this, what did we say, 24. I should probably use a constant there. I should probably use constants for all of these, but whatever. For now it's alright. I can make that prettier. Alright, then the last bit. Well, let's see what happens now. So we might see a list of empty stars, but I think it also might break. We'll have to see. So if we clicky, oh, there's a, I don't remember putting this breakpoint here. Play. Oh, hey. Leading is equal to trailing. Otherwise, it's pretty good. All right. So let's see. There needs to be bigger gaps. All of the padding actually looks like it needs to be a bit bigger, but that's pretty minor. So that's a setting you do on a. This is not the right view. Ratings view. Yeah. Spacing. And if we say, I can just mess around here to just get it looking a little bit. Ooh, oops. Okay. That looks much better. Pretty sweet. Okay. Then the next step is we need to actually get a number there. This is the wrong view controller. So the movie details view model has a movie. What does movie have? Its rating is the IMDb rating, which is a float value. What is that actual number? Let's have a look in our postman. IMDb rating is a square root of 10. So we want this divided by 10 as an int. So in our view model, let's do a var rating int. Can we just do movie dot IMDb rating 2? Can't convert from float to int. And if we just construct an int with our float. Okay. Oh well, I'm not using it. Let's now say rating view dot set rating view model dot rating. Okay. There. Huzzah! That went very well. To be honest, I expected that to be a bit more tedious, but that went pretty well. You know, I almost don't want it to be able to pull down. What are the settings for scroll views? There's a bounces thing. No, it can't. Oh, but also this one's not big enough. Let's go to Avengers. Yes, I can only... It's nice to like yank it up, but I don't like our gap at the top here. Okay. Well, that went pretty well. We're loading. Here, this text isn't so readable. Four stars. What's a movie that would have a different rating? 8 is also 4 stars. Let's just look at all of them. Send. Let's just click through. 8.9, 8.9, 8.5, 5. Man, they only sent very high rated movies. Okay, all of these would be 4 out of 5 stars. just for experimentation's sake, let's say 2. Okay, it works nicely. I'm going to do a little commit. This is not what I'm supposed to be looking at. Get status. Add. No. Resources. Get status. Okay. Fixed refresher and added rating view. Push. Okay, cool. So that's a start. What next? Well, hold on. It's also nano readme. We can update this. The refresher bug is fixed. The rating view is fixed. We still need our own feature. Our icon and our splash and our general theming. So what I'm going to do now is a little bit of theming. So, just to play around, this is all, the theming is super subject to change. I did upvote this. Okay, cool. I kind of like, well, this, I like this. So I was thinking, I like green. Green is good. But I don't want the, okay. So we have our theme class. I'm gonna change this. Swift UI color from Hex. I don't know if this is a thing. Oh, does it have it? It color equal UI color. Am I being lied to? Why do we have to do init? This isn't a thing. Okay. I refuse to struggle with something so dumb. So instead, why on earth does Swift not support that? Color picker, this is a thing. We can just input our hex value. And then it'll give us our RGBs nicely. Thank you, Google. No thank you, Xcode. So I'm gonna just we're just gonna try this out and see. So we just give it an RGB, and here are our numbers. So 20.0 divided 2.5.0. Oops, 0.0. I'm just gonna get the bounce back inside. Here's a toffee. Oh. Nikki, come, hey, come. Come here, hey. Okay. Sorry about that. Our green is 145.0 equal to 2.5.5. Our blue is 33.0 over 255.0. That's not a point, and that's not 255. And our alpha is 1.0. Okay, so that's the one green. Oh, I thought Lint was going to complain. Alright, view controller. I'm going to try this. Table section ground. Alright, now where's our other green? Got my U. So we're going to use this lighter one, I guess. So this is slightly different. So it's 26, 190, and 42. 42. So now our views are going to be green. For our table cell, should we do this in the list? In our genre cell, we have this is not genre cell, this is genre cell. Our scroll view container, that is not, so it's actually the content view. I don't know if it works if I set it here, but let's try. Content view dot app's going to be very green all of a sudden. That's not green. Did I get this wrong? RGBs. It's purple. This is not what I expected at all. Oh. No, that's right. You're telling me that this color, which is almost entirely green, is in fact purple. Also, oh, that's just the view controller background. Okay, well, something's weird with our colors. Click. So, why is the background here white if the actual background here is not in fact white? Something very strange. Something very strange. Am I not setting the oh, but the table view. Set up table view. Just want to see if that, no, it all looks purple. Yeah, okay. No, but it doesn't. But why purple? this 214533? Oh, what the hell is that? Why does that even compile? I'm gonna have to look into that at some point. That's better. We green now. Cool. Oops, let's not put funny characters there again. Alright, so importantly, these cells. Oh, let's try this again. That's cool. That's cool. We also, just for this one crappy cell, the one cell with that message isn't a genre cell. It's like a generic cell. Content view. Background color is name dot. A section, not a table section. Definition. Let's rename this properly. To rename. Okay, so what I want to do now is add a little bit of spacing between the cells so that this doesn't just look like solid green. And I think actually I want this to be a little bit darker. Let's do like 370 and 36. It's just arbitrary number changes that I'm doing here, but there we go. Okay, so is there a, I don't know how you do that. Swift table view spacing between cells. Spacing between cells. Use sections instead of rows. Each section should return one. What? No, that's not. I don't like this. It's an actual. Don't like these solutions. So here's a different one. We can add yet another view. So there's the content view, and I think we're gonna then have let content sub view. And then set up content sub view. So much work to get a little bit of padding, eh? But think content sub view. Alright, this is fairly straightforward. So we want to add our And subview to our content view. We want to do its layout constraints. It doesn't have this. Doesn't have a text color either. Background color is equal to theme table cell background, and then it's going to have a leading, trailing, top, and bottom. Okay, and it's going to have no padding anywhere except the bottom. Just going to be a mind say. Set up content subview. Okay, cool. Now, everywhere where we had content view, we need to instead have content subview. Do we have content view anywhere here? Oh. Okay, and then the content view to background color equals needs to be clear. Alright, let's see if that gives us a bit of bottom padding between rows. It does. It's white, but it's there. Don't know what one of these messages are about. So content view is clear. Self dot increment equals dot clear. This is now sort of thumb sucking a little bit. And there we go. Okay. We can even go a little bit further and make this look a little bit nicer, actually. At least nicer in my opinion. What we can do is we can mess around with this and say dot corner. How do we do corner radius? I can't remember. Is it dot frame corner radius? I haven't had to set a corner radius in a long time. Swift select corner radius review. Layer is what I was thinking of. Then corner radius, I don't know, 5. And then I think let's just keep up padding. Let's see how we look now. The trailing padding needs to be negative. You can mess around with theme like this forever, so you've got to be a bit careful. I want everything to be darker. So let's go to the theme. So just to double check, what does this look like? It's not too bad. So let's do like 10, 125, and 1, 45, and 13. I mean, it looks pretty amateur, the UI, Well, it's not too bad. I don't hate it. How readable is this? As the background gets darker, it might become a problem. It's a bit frustrating that I did this rating view functionality when every movie's gonna have the same rating. Others were looking okay. I don't know what I should do with that bottom bar, to be honest. Is it the background effect, what color it is? I don't know. And I'll search. Okay, that's, I mean, I'll refresher. It still looks alright. Search. What are we looking for? Whatever. It's okay. FYI, this is why we have graphic designers, though, to make things look nice. But still, I'm happy. This is an improvement. So I still need my splash screen, which is going to be, you know what, I can add colors, can't I? See, assets, accent is an accent color. Let's do color sets. You control ground. How do I change this? I don't know how you shown finder? Why do I have to edit the fucking contents? This is dumb. Why is there not a color picker for this? There probably is, and I'm just... fucking... Just for a launch screen background. I just want to make the... background custom. That green. There we go. So now splash screen's the right green, but we still, I want to slap a logo in the middle of it. And then for our, can I not delete main storyboard? Move to trash. Is that going to break anything if I, having done that now? So splash screen we were seeing there. Cool. Progress. Whoa. Never mind that. What do you think? So next I need the icons and I need the a splash screen image, which I'll probably base off the icon. Then, or they'll just be similar, and then my own feature. So we have our search. like something here, not bookmarks. But when we click here, I don't know. I'll still think about that. So the next, I'm gonna call it. It's only an hour and a half. It's the shortest of these streams, but I've accomplished most of what I set out to do. I'll maybe do another stream on my PC, gaming and doing an icon at the same time. But that will be different. Essentially, yeah, I'm coloring the success. We fixed our bugs. We themed a little bit. That's updated theming. Theme. We fixed the refresher. We added our rating control, and we did some initial theming. I'm sure I'll iterate on it because it looks a bit jank, but it's okay. And then, yeah, icons and feature still. What is this feature going to be? I don't know. My chat doesn't help me ever because there's no one there. Either way, if you watch this in the future, thank you. I do appreciate it. If you watch it on YouTube, I'll try it more. Try to keeping on. Look after yourselves and yeah, stay well.